Hi, I'm Emmy.
And there are those that call me James.
And today, welcome to the Bestiary, Monster Manual A to Z. And what is our monster?
It's a kind of pointy octopus. I actually have one here. It's the Darkmantle. Look at that little guy.
Look at that little creepy crawly. You know, for a pointy octopus, he sure isn't underwater. And this really does absolutely baffle my brain. I mean, look at the art on this guy. He straight up has little tentacles, but he floats through the air.
And kind of hangs from the ceiling as well, if he's so inclined.
Yep, this is another one of our ceiling hangers.
Ambush predator, indistinguishable from a stalactite.
Yes, and you can sort of see that rock-like design in its skin. I love the color on this guy's eyes. Those solid yellow eyes. It's very eerie.
Yeah, and I think just along with kind of the sort of the very textured skin around them, there is this, like, I don't know, I see a lot of malice in it.
Yes, for a very not necessarily intelligent creature, you can absolutely see that this thing is thinking about you and that it's coming for you. It might not be the world's smartest critter, but it still can ambush. It's still aware of your presence. It's wise enough to get a feeling for where its prey is. And while this guy is unaligned, you can find these guys both on this plane and even more, it sounds like, on Shadowfell. So while they're not necessarily evil, they kind of come from an evil place.
Yeah, which is, the source of that very alien kind of appearance. Like, why do they look almost aquatic, even though, you will not find them in water? It's because they come from a really weird alien place.
Yeah. The literal plane of shadow. So this guy is pretty straightforward. He's a half challenge rating. So this is something you're probably going to see a bunch of, even at a lower level, hanging on the top of a cave. This is another one of those adventurers don't look up critters. And the thing that I think is very interesting about this guy is the false appearance. So it's not just that he looks like it and the DM can kind of play with that. No, he legitimately has stats for his false appearance that he can blend into the wall. But also that he actually has a little mini version of darkness.
Yeah, I mean, again, coming from the Shadowfell, it's a magical ability. It has its dark aura. It's a once per day ability, but again, if you're encountering a bunch of these, and lots of them do it...
Yeah, if 6 of them in a row cast their darkness aura, I mean, that's still much bigger than a full darkness spell, which is 30 feet. I think this guy's 15 feet. So that's pretty intimidating. It likes to land on your head, which is another one of those things I think goes back to the design that's so fun, is you can absolutely see where the under spot of its tentacles is its head shaped.
Yeah.
So it's another one of those fun moments where the design really goes into the way that this plays, which is just, it's really cute. The other thing that I know that they have to, but it has a walk speed. So this guy's much faster flying. It'll float through the air all creepy like, but it has a walk speed. It's super slow. It's 10 feet. But can you imagine this thing walking on the floor towards you?
Like, this is where, my thought of spiky octopus comes in. It's like, when you do get them out of the water and they're on the land, they're just kind of...
I can only imagine wanting to run one of these things and making the sounds of it trying to crawl across the floor. It would totally ruin the mood, but I'll be danged if it isn't hilarious.
A terrible tactical decision, but worth it. Thank you for joining us once again here at the Bestiary. I quite like the idea of, instead of the traditional pointy wizard hat, turning a Darkmantle into a kind of like trophy piece of fashion wear. Let me know what you think. I mean, I've never held myself to that high a standard when it comes to fashion, so, open to being wrong. You can subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. Hit the bell to be notified of when we release new videos. Give us a like, and you can click here to see some of the other stuff that we throw out there into the ether. And join us next week when we look at the Death Knight.